Recently, some users have asked us if and how to migrate from PlanScale to TiDB. I will compare several migration targets here and make a simple migration example. If you have more questions, please feel free to leave us a message to discuss. Are you weighing up database options after PlanScale's move to a paid model? Let's walk you through why TiDB Serverless is a prime choice for seamless migration and enhanced performance. Firstly, the capability with MySQL. As same as PlanScale, TiDB Serverless is built to work just like a MySQL. This means minimal code change for developers. Your existing code can be used with the least amount of friction. Speaking of savings, let's talk numbers. While PlanScale begins billing at $39 a month, TiDB Serverless offers a service with no cost. Yes, you heard right, $0. That's top-tier database management without the upfront investment. And we provide 5 free databases, and each database has 5 gigabytes free storage space. And you not just only get 5 free databases, but also get a reliable database with a point-in-time recovery feature. Never worried about losing 12 hours of data. Switch to TiDB Serverless, the developer-friendly, MySQL-compatible database that scales with your needs without breaking your workflow. And next, I will show you how to migrate data from PlanScale to TiDB. And if you encounter any question during the migration, please feel free to ask it in our communities. I'll put the invite links in the description. So I will use 3 minutes to explain the migration progress, and in this case, it just contains 2 necessary steps. The first one will be dump the data from PlanScale database to your computer, and the next one will be import data from your computer to TiDB Serverless. We will also do some optional things like checking the data before and after the migration, and checking the dumped SQL files, but it's optional. Alright, let's take the first step. If your database is sleeping, you can follow the PlanScale's database sleeping document to wake it up by clicking the Wake Database button and wait several minutes. After waking up the PlanScale database, you can click the Connect. And if you don't mind making a new password, you can click New Password and then Create Password. Once you create the password, you can copy the MySQL Click Connect string to connect this cluster. And let's say what we have in this cluster by show tables. As you can see, we have 6 tables within this database. And we can use select constar queries to check the amount of tables records. It's a small size dataset, so I think it will be a good example for you. After that, we need to install the P-scale through the bro. That's because I'm using Mac OS. If you are using other OS, I will put the install document at description below. And I already installed it before, so if this is the first time you install it to you, you might get a different output compared to me. But it doesn't matter. Next, we need to log to the P-scale in terminal. It will open a new tab in your browser. Please check the confirmation code between terminal and browser, and click Confirm Code after logging in successfully. We can dump the database by pscale database dump command. It took 2 minutes, and let's see what we got. So the first type of SQL file is something-schema.sql. We can open it, and it's a file that includes the table's creation SQL. And the other type is something.numbers.sql. It's a data insertion SQL file. Next part, we need to create a target TiDB serverless cluster. You can select the region that you like and give a name to this cluster, then click Create and wait several seconds. After creation, you can click Connect and generate password. Then switch to Connect with MySQL, and you can get the connection string. But here, we need to wait a second and copy a share loop code here. It's a code that can run all the table creation SQL files, and we need to replace this placeholder by real connect string and click enter. After creating the schema, we can copy another shell loop code here to run all the data insertion circle files. And again, we need to replace this placeholder. Okay, after migration, we can check the new database's data by using this connect string directly. And again, show tables and select constar for all 6 tables. Overall, TiDB is an easy, free, and reliable choice to get started. You can migrate in just several steps that I showed above. If you have any other questions, feel free to leave it in comments below or post it in our communities. See you in the next video.